metropolitan area. Yeah. So, from what I last read, and it could have changed since then, on average, it seems like police kill about 2,000 people per year in this country. Each year, about 2,000 people die by the hands of police. So it's easy to not die by police, like I said. First, don't be a fucking criminal. Second, learn your fucking rights.
So I just want to point out and prove to everybody that Nerv is just, he's a narrative pusher, okay? I come in, my first channel was blocked. I tried to chat and it was blocked. So I came to my second channel because he's talking about, he's trying to simp for police killing people, right? And now what they did to me was they tried to trick me into a situation where they could legally end me. Twice. A couple times, okay? They do this. He won't mention that there. So I come in with my second channel. I chatted, right? And I said that's what Dill tried to do, get me to do. Tried to get me to trick me into touching my, going for my seatbelt, right? That's what he tried to do after he knew that I was carrying, right? It's so obvious he did this. I couldn't get the body cams and dash cams. And then they just dismissed all the shit. You know, what do you know? They don't want anybody to see that. So he's like, you have to deal with it. That's how it is. That's how it is. You know, that's the facts. And I said, not when they try to trick people into situations that allow them to legally end them. So that came up, as you can see right here. That showed up in his chat. And then without saying a word, he didn't even acknowledge my chat at all. He didn't say anything about it. It showed up, but he couldn't delete that after it already showed up. By the time it showed up and he realized it, he hurried up and fucking blocked me without saying a word. He never said a word about me. And he said, "Oh, I'm waiting for anybody who wants to get in voice, wants to debate me, but in voice, not in chat. It has to be in voice, right?" So I chatted. I said, "Click my link, click my link, click my link." You know what I mean? And that one, I sat here and waited and waited and waited. It never showed up. So he's clearly a fake. He's trying to push a narrative. He's trying to psychologically manipulate people, and I don't think that's right. I think it's fucking bullshit, and he needs to be called out. So, Nerve Gorilla, here you go, buddy. This is what happens when you try to trick people and manipulate people to push a narrative, to simp for the police. And how much you getting paid, buddy? How much are you getting paid to do this?
Rights and what you should and shouldn't say in front of cops, and what you have to legally do and what you shouldn't do, like resist arrest. Okay?
I don't know if Nerve won't tell you this. I guarantee Nerve won't tell you this because I recently found out that there's other countries do this, and I'm sure they do it in the United States, but there are programs set up for people to go on, and all they got to do to get paid, all they have to do to get paid is to simp for the cops, simp for the government, okay? Leave comments that are pro-government, you know what I mean? That's all they have to do. And I don't know how they get involved in this or get sign up for this or whatever, but that's all they have to do to get paid. So that explains everything. So what he's doing right here is trying to get paid. This is Nerve Gorilla trying to get paid by doing this stream. Simping for the cops. It must pay pretty good money. You know, because people go out of their way to do this and they obfuscate the truth. Like, he will get mad if I talk about against him, right? He'll get mad because then he doesn't get paid, because if his stream doesn't promote, police and isn't pro government, pro police and all that shit, then he doesn't get paid, right? So that's why, he blocks me, because he knows I speak the truth. It's simple as that.
When a cop says put your hands behind your back, you fucking do it, even if you think that they're in the wrong. You do.
Okay, what do you do whenever a cop asks you where your gun is, right? You tell him, and then he sees your seatbelt on, and then he pulls his gun out like a crazy person and starts screaming at you to get the fuck out of the car. Get the fuck out of the car. I'm not going to tell you again. What do you do then, right? I'll tell you what you do. You keep your hands on the wheel, you look straight ahead, and you don't say a word, and you don't move at all. That's what you do. You certainly don't listen to that cop, because if I would have listened to that cop, I would have reached for my seatbelt and I'd be a dead man today.
Quit. Because you can fight him later in court, and you can fuck that cop over, dude.
Not if you're dead. Not if you're dead.
But you're so fucking dumb, you criminals don't think of the future. You think of right now, you low impulse fucking tards.
See, he says criminals don't think of the future. I'm not a criminal, you know what I mean? They would like to call me a criminal, but I thought about the future. I thought about my kids. It was actually on my son's birthday that this happened. So I thought about my son. I was supposed to go I was supposed to be on my way to get him to go take him out to eat. Whenever this happened, they like to do it on days like this. You know, it's fucking weird. And the cop waved to me, smiled and waved to me before he tried to do this, tried to pull all this shit off. Okay, so this is the shit that he won't tell you about though, because he doesn't get paid when he tells you about that.
That's why you can't get anything fucking right. You only think emotionally. You
No.
don't think. You're using your neocortex. You use your R complex surrounded by the limbic system because you're.
He's just saying a bunch of fancy words. That's bullshit. I don't think with my emotions. I think logically and critically, and or else I would have panicked. I would have reached for my seatbelt that was keeping me confined to my vehicle. I have somebody with a gun screaming at me to get out of the car, threatening to shoot me if I don't get out of the car. And he knows where my gun's at. It's right by my seatbelt. So what, you know what I mean? You got to be a moron to think that that cop didn't do that on purpose, right? So, yeah, I thought logically, yeah, no, I want to live. I don't want to die. I'm not going to get out of this car. I'm not going to listen to your legal orders, you know what I mean? To your legal directives. Fuck that. These cops are tricky. He don't want you to know that though. Look,
Fucking apes. And I'm talking
one click voice chat. Yeah, one click hack your shit. That's what it is.
about white people too. Just chimps, primates, hairless fucking primates, using the most primitive parts of the human fucking brain, the amygdala, and that's it. Ever heard of the neocortex, you dumb tards?
See, as you can
I
see
can't
though.
stand fucking people. They can't get anything.
See, he shut his chat off, it looks like, because look, you can't see any of these other chats coming up on his thing here.
Fucking right. Just think about just by sheer volume, 39,000 comments, and when I refresh this, watch this, it's going to go even higher. 39,390 comments. 99% of them are fucking dumb and wrong. I think she called the police again because she felt the energy of being unsafe from the officer that responded in person. What? You just made that up, lady. You made that up. You just pulled that out of your ass. You see what this culture does? They make shit up to defend their own, dude. No matter how insane it sounds, they'll say it. They even said, well, what
See?
about turning off store 4? I keep seeing that too. It's not a cop's responsibility to take care of your house. What?
See, he's just simping for the cops. That's all he's doing. He's just simping for the cops. He's a fucking bootlicker. He's the biggest bootlicker I've ever seen in my life.
You take care of it. It's your fucking house. Why are you inviting cops into your house, dude? And also, what you should have said, if you're fucking...
Oh, it's her fault that they shot and killed her because she invited a cop into her house, right? It's her fault. You see, it's fucking gaslighting bullshit. It needs to stop.
smart, all you do is, hey, officer, would you mind if I shut my stove off? Okay, turn it off. Get away from the water. Don't grab it. Don't grab.
Oh, so we have to. What you're saying is then we have to do whatever cops say anytime, no matter what. We are in a total totalitarian state, and that's just how it is. We have to deal with it. Is that what you're saying, Nerf? Right? We're not in a free country anymore, then, are we?
Grab the water. Keep it right there. Who cares? The fucking oven's off. The stove is off. What difference does it make if it's sitting there for a couple minutes? She had to put her hands on it, dude, and keep suspiciously looking at the cops.
Suspiciously.
Why would you go, Mr. Officer? Can you go, vacuum my?
How about like, yes, suspiciously, because the cops were suspicious to her, and very justifiably so, right? What do you know?
Fucking room, because I don't want you shooting me. What the fuck? What? You're stupid. You're stupid right here. You're dumb.
Oh, she's dumb.
The shit that they're saying, dude. Do you guys live in
It's
reality?
it's
What the
it's
fuck?
very justified.
Bro, when you see a female say bro, you already know she's undignified. She's useless. Saying bro. That's a thing guys say. Brother. Yeah, that's what guys say. Dude, I'm instantly so fucking flaccid, my peener rolls up into my fucking abdomen when I hear a woman say bro. Oh God, get away from me.
What happens when
It's
you?
so easy to be flaccid around people like this when they're so undignified.
You're such a fucking bootlicker.
Fucking saying bro
Such
as a female. Even as a guy saying bro, it's fucking a little homosexual.
such a fucking bootlicker.
She had a pot, not a gun. Oh, so if the pot had acid in it, is it still just a pot? You dumb fucking... Who knows what was in it anyway? What if it just wasn't just hot water? boiling water at that. Yeah, you don't know what the fuck it was. You're not saying that. You're just defending your own, aren't you? Fucking emotional fucking losers. I can't stand these people, dude. Alright, so anyway. Let's get back in World of Warcraft. Holy shit, man. What do you mean, click my link? No? It's called talking to people, you schizophrenic. This right here is an authentic schizophrenic.
Here we go.
This is one of the schizophrenics
Here we
I was
go.
talking to. This guy actually thinks people are after him all the time. He's so fucking dumb. These guys are so dumb. Guess what, Patton? You see my video with 102,000 views?
Nope, I didn't.
Tutorial I made last month.
No.
Warcraft. Guess what's in the description and in the comment?
Sorry, I missed that. I was too busy not giving a shit.
It's my link to the fucking guide. Do you know how many people click that link? Do you think I fucking care? It's a text file, you dumb fucking schizophrenic. Get treatment. Get clozapine. Get.
But he won't tell you. He will argue up and down. Whenever I try to ask him, isn't it possible that somebody can own your device pretty much and remotely control your device by clicking on a link? And he will not admit that, even though he knows it's true. He will not admit that. Why is that?
Treatment for your schizophrenia. All you do, all you think about all day is how many people are after you. Nobody's after you, Patton. In fact, I'm trying to leave you alone, and now you're after me. I thought you guys wanted me to leave you alone. And I left you alone, and you're coming back to me, dude. What? What a retard. What? I thought you wanted to be left alone. So I left you alone, I left you guys. I'm done with you guys. I can't talk to people who have fucking raccoon eyes. These guys have raccoon eyes under their fucking eyeballs. You know what that is? That indicates a head injury. They actually suffered. I don't know if this guy dove into the shallow end of a pool. I don't know if he fell off, rolled down some steel fucking stairs. I don't know how he got his head injury, but he's got one. Now, if I have to show this guy's picture, I will. You have a head injury.
Oh no.
Get away from me.
Oh
no. I'm not interested in talking.
Oh no, he's gonna show my picture.
You guys are a dead end. You're a lost cause. I spoke to you fucking.
Yeah, because what? Wait, you're not getting paid anymore? Did you shoot yourself in the foot or something?
Schizophrenics for 2 years. It's a lost cause. So it has nothing to do with my links. Get out of here. You're dumb. You're a schizophrenic, dude. A genuine schizophrenic. Don't come back here. I thought you guys wanted me to leave you alone, but now you can't leave me alone. Now who's targeted? Ah, ha, ha.
You are. Ha, ha, ha.
Thanks, Andrew. And it's so weird that all these people, 100,000 views, all these people are having success of running their own World of Warcraft server, and they're fucking amazed that they can even do it. And many people downloaded my text guide. Nobody reported a virus because you don't get viruses from text guides.
What a fucking moron.
I'm not trying to be funny, dude. I'm just fed up with fucking losers, man. I'm just, this is voice chat. I'm not asking for people's phone numbers. I think it's worse trying to get people's phone numbers, don't you? Wouldn't you guys agree? I just say, hey, hop in voice chat right here. One-click voice chat, I think, is better than asking for someone's personal phone number. I mean, maybe I'm fucking nuts, but I think that's better. We've got the internet, we have voice over IP. It's better than giving your phone number, because once you give your phone number away, who knows where I'll paste that phone number. I'm not going to do anything, obviously, but
no,
people don't like giving their phone number.
He will call you incessantly and harass you. He will blow up your phone whenever, and only whenever you're trying to spread something or share something online that doesn't fit his narrative. As if he can see what you're doing on your phone. Isn't it crazy? Right? That must be schizophrenic then.
Out to strangers generally. So if you won't give your phone number out and you won't click links, how are you going to actually engage society, dude? Answer that right now. If people are scared to click links and they're scared to give phone numbers, how are you going to communicate with other fucking humans on the planet? I think voice chat with a click and a link or Discord or something is better. Don't you fucking agree? It's like, you got to be able to communicate with humans somehow. This one-way communication with YouTube streaming is not good enough. You need people to be able to stand on their feet and engage you in real time so you can ask questions and put them on the spot. I don't have to necessarily humiliate somebody in front of an audience. That's not what I want to do. I want to take people and ask them tough questions so I can hear the That never gets old for me, dude. I love
It's funny he says that because here I am asking tough questions, you know, and he just flips out and blocks me, right?
asking people tough questions who think they know what they're talking about. And you ask them a basic question like, well, okay, so what do you do when you want to report a police officer? Where do you go? And they don't know the answer. That tells me a lot about them. It tells me that they really don't know anything about police.
Well, what does it say about a person that whenever you ask a certain simple question and they just instead of answering they obfuscate and they just call you a schizophrenic? What do you do about that? What does that say about a person?
So they act all indignant. Oh, I hate cops. Cops did this and blah, 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 blah. But they
Blah, blah, blah.
find it with both hands and a
Blah,
flashlight
blah,
in the
blah.
closet.
Blah, blah, blah.
You ask them some basic questions about law, rights,
Oh,
procedures.
I can give you
things
answers.
Like
I can answer.
what was the last interrogation video they watched? Something. That
This is
shows
funny.
they know a little bit about how police operate.
Oh, he
or law
knows.
enforcement. Now, do I spend all my time?
He knows damn well that I know enough about law enforcement and how cops operate. That's why I'm a schizophrenic, and that's why I just get deleted or blocked or whatever. He's clearly, I mean, it's so obvious. You can't trust a word this guy says.
Was studying law enforcement? No. But, you know, I don't know if you guys heard of this. It doesn't make you an expert. But watching Unsolved Mysteries right here, yes, with Robert Stack. This is the host, Robert Stack. You watch enough Unsolved Mysteries, dude, you begin to not like criminals. You begin
This is probably where he gets his law degree.
to actually appreciate police are fucking taking these violent criminals who will rape your daughter off the fucking streets, dude.
You realize how produced this show is, right? It's very produced, you know, to create a perception in your mind, right? You realize you're programmed, Nerve.
Just watch. Go ahead. Watch
It's
any
sad.
of these original Unsolved Mysteries.
It is
I have
sad.
them right here on my hard drive. I'll just hop into season 5 here. I'll just play a random one real quick. Let's see. How about right here?
1991, the same scenario has unfolded no less than 29 times in and around the city of drunk driving.
But see, he's not gonna he's not gonna show my chats here. I guarantee you, he's got these blocked already because he knows what I'm gonna say is the truth, and it. See, look, there we go. Andrew Woods, you wasted your life playing. Wow. Wow, nerd. See, I like Andrew Woods now. I mean, Andrew Woods is obviously somebody that goes after Toby, which isn't cool, but at least he's holding Nerve's feet to the fire.
Try to convert and hope that
People just disappear, you know? And you need to be able to bust these fucking scumbags, dude. You watch enough episodes of this. Another one is FBI Files. That's another good one. You watch enough FBI Files, man, you'll start appreciating that we have law enforcement. That's if you're a fucking civilized person, I mean. Here's a woman, Lisa Renee, who got fucking rolled.
Renee was home studying.
They're gone.
To make the most of her first semester in an American
He
high school.
fucking.
Girl told
It's funny. He deleted Andrew. He deleted that guy too already. Andrew Woods that quick.
police to call 911.
Look at this. Look at these fucking scumbags. Breaking. Yeah, I know. Let's side with criminals. Let's not side with police that fucking solve these crimes. Let's side with the criminals, because I'm a fucking nutcase. Yeah, great people, dude. Great fucking people. I side with law enforcement, dude. I don't like those guys, and thankfully, police are shooting them rather than us. We actually legally have a right to defend ourselves. Stand by.
What about the criminal police? There's more of them than there isn't.
Behind me, which I have it right here now. I'm going to turn my filter off so you can hear what I'm talking about, dude. In the United States, depending on your state, most states allow you to have this thing called a handgun.
Yep, I got one.
Let's load the magazine into
I got a
the
couple of them
gun
actually.
And let's rack it. Okay. Let's put the other round back in the chamber. Now we have 17 plus 1 round. So we got 17 rounds in the magazine, 1 round in the chamber, and now I can legally defend myself. Somebody breaks in my house the way they just broke into that woman's house. I can legally end their life. I don't want to do it. It's not something I look forward to, but I will do it to defend my family, dude. Now, thankfully, police take care of those people, and they
Oh,
have
do they?
more,
Do they?
they have more coverage, really. They have more
It's
legal
funny
defense
because
than an average person does because they're police officers. Okay?
they certainly didn't take care of me. They tried to end me because I was blowing the whistle on a couple corrupt ones.
Now, if they do what these fucking retards
But Nerve supports them and attacks me for that. What does that say about Nerve?
say in the comments, if they do the things that these guys recommend, like, why did the cops just back out of the house? Do you know what that's called? I've actually seen people say that in these comments right here multiple times. Why didn't the cops just back away from the pot of water and leave? Do you know why? Because they'll be fired, and I bet you don't even know why, you fucking tars.
Oh, so that's
I'll
a
tell you what it's called. Derelict.
so it's okay then for them to shoot somebody so they don't get fired. Is that why they're going to shoot somebody unjustifiably shoot somebody so they don't get fired? Is that what you're saying?
Of duty. When you don't perform your fucking duties and your fucking procedures, and you run from a situation, and it's not code 4 yet, you don't even know what that shit means, that means you're gonna get fired. That's dereliction of duty. But you guys don't know anything about that because you're dumb fucking citizens who don't fucking educate themselves. You're fucking retards, man. And I want to tell you to your face. I want to tell you to your face because your friends and family aren't going to call you a retard. I am. Me. And someone needed to fucking tell you because you guys are uneducated and you're talking on the internet as if you are educated. You're fucking not. You don't have the qualifications to fucking speak on the subject of law enforcement. You don't. You're dumbasses. You're dumb. You don't understand anything. You're always surprised by basic, normal, mundane shit that happens on this planet.
Nope.
In a civilized fucking country.
No, I'm not anymore.
These people even understand history.
Not anymore.
And what we used to do to people.
Yeah, I
What we
do.
used to do to criminals. They probably don't even know.
Nerve would get tarred and feathered, is what would happen to Nerve for deceiving people. It's like, it's the deception and stuff. He's a snake oil salesman. He would absolutely get tarred and feathered
Drawn and quartered means.
or drawn and
Go
quartered.
down to the gallows. They probably don't know shit about it. They don't know how good they have it. These shit citizens we have. These uneducated fucking citizens.
I'm smart. I know stuff about history. My name's Nerve. I play fucking World of Warcraft all day and simp for the cops. You fucking moron.
They don't know how good they fucking have it compared to back in the day. They don't understand how you don't.
He thinks because people don't always just tell everybody everything they know right at one time that they must be dumb and they just don't know things. He's a fucking moron. He's a peacock. And all he does is simp for the cops. That's it.
Want what happened and what's happening now in Mexico to happen here. You don't want the cartel to take over. Yeah, do you want to live like that? Keep fucking criticizing cops. Keep going after cops for doing their job, and you're gonna turn my country.
No, we're going after bad cops that are doing their job wrong. They forgot what their job is. They're supposed to serve the people, not kill the people.
In Mexico, fucking scum. I'm not gonna let you fucking do it. I'm not gonna let you turn my country into Mexico.
I'm not going to let you spread disinformation, you fucking weirdo.
1-800-449-8686. The Nerve Gorilla Show is back.
Great. Well, look forward to some videos where I point out some things that Nerve doesn't want you to see. Where he's very good at obfuscating. Okay, I don't obfuscate the truth. If I'm missing something, point it out to me. I like to learn shit every day. And especially if there's something I'm not aware of or something that I'm not seeing from my point of view. So please leave it in the comments if there's something I'm missing here. But Nerve, he likes to obfuscate the truth and block people so that you don't see what they're saying, so that you don't think that way. He doesn't want you to think about what other people are saying. He's just trying to push his narrative. He wants to manipulate you. And he wants to mind control you, and he just wants to get you to have a certain thought process, and he wants to get paid, right? Let's face it. He only gets paid if his stream overall simps for the cop, simps for the cops. If it meets their approval, right? So it wouldn't meet his approval if these chats weren't deleted. It wouldn't meet their approval. So that's what you get. NIRV is a piece of shit. Who sims for the cops? Be good or be good at it.